one way to look at it is when you're graduating, if you're moving to a new city, or even if you're going back home to where you grew up, you're going to need to look for organizations that can help you to meet people.
Lions clubs, civic organizations, that kind of thing is a critical piece of where you go to become involved in the community.
First, forming alliances, the old saying, it's not what you know, who you know. And I think what you know is important, but as you get into the workforce, sometimes a job will lead to another job or lead to another job. Not you want to be a job hopper, but creating some alliances. I can think back of 3 or 4 people. One of them is a mentor that I still speak to on a monthly basis today. You want to make sure you get yourself surrounded with some winners, people that have some strong skills that you admire that you would like to have as well. And that can happen here at school, or it can happen in a part-time job if you have someone that you're working for that's a really good manager or a really good taskmaster or really good organizational skills, whatever that may be. If you kind of align yourself with that person, you can get right on his coattails.
When I think of networking, there's so many ways to network now. I mean, you can go to the chamber. If you're in business for yourself, I mean, you'll get hit by a company almost every day that wants to market your business somehow, whether it's on Google or in person, or they'll go out and make cold calls for you. There's an opportunity at every turn to network. But I think more important than networking for my business has been relationship building. Every person that I come in contact to, of course I want to make them a client. I want to do their t-shirts for them, and I want to provide for their business so their business can grow and mine can grow with them. But I want to make them a friend. I want to be that guy. I think it's so important to have a person for everything. When I was here and we developed a little bit of real estate, it was so much easier because we had a person for everything. I knew that if I wanted to do this, I would call this guy, and we would know each other. And when you become friends with someone and give someone access to you 24 hours a day, it makes it so much easier for them to answer your call at night if you really need something in an emergency. And that's what I try to do for all my clients. Now, there's not a lot of t-shirt emergencies out there. But when someone calls me on a Saturday or on a Sunday or at 9 o'clock at night and I pick up the phone, then we have just raised that relationship one more level. So the next time when they're thinking about getting something done, whether it's t-shirts or whether it's another promotional product, they're going to call me first. And that's how networking has really, really helped me so far.
Speaking of true car salesman, your margins and your profit margins are going to go way up when the person trusts you and you have that relationship with them, and you're more likely to retain their business.
Basic golden rule application. You treat others as you want to be treated, and you will have doors open to you that you think you would never have.
I had a really good mentor, and that's a great thing to, like Kevin said, to latch on to somebody, to be a good mentor to you, and will help you build your reputation and give you, extend a hand for you when they see that you've outgrown the position that you're in. They're going to help you find another one, because any good manager is going to see that their employee, if you're in a company where there's no growth, they're not going to want you to stay there and be bored and not do the job that you can do. So if you can find a good mentor like that, when it's time for you to move on, then they will help you do that and reach out a hand and put you in contact with their network. And if you can find an established business person in your community, whether it be your boss or you find a mentor another way that can help you reach out and meet those other people, they're going to help you do that because they're going to want to see you grow. So just the same as you can build your reputation, you can also destroy it by not following up on things that people have asked you to do, and not being truthful with your fellow employees or your boss or people that you work with in civic organizations and things like that. So just make sure that you manage your reputation, and your reputation. In public relations, I work in brand management, so that's what I relate everything to. And your name and your reputation is your brand. So whatever you do, make sure that you're protecting that, because people are going to be watching for that.
So the first thing I always did was say, can you email me your resume? And when they did that, I may look at the resume for 30 seconds, but the next thing I did was go straight to Facebook or straight to MySpace and look them up to see who's going to be coming in. And I promise you, if you don't think that they're looking. And I would never say anything about it. But that's the first thing I did. And looking at someone's Facebook page, I think could almost tell you as much about them as their resume. And I've looked at a bunch of them, and I don't know that I can say that I have ever looked at someone's Facebook page and said, yes, you know, I'm definitely going to hire this person as soon as they get here. But I have looked at them and said, there's not the slightest chance on earth that they're going to come work here just by what I see there, whether they've got a fantastic resume or not. So you need to look at, maybe not as important now, but as soon as you get out, you know, my Facebook page went from being this long to about that long, and I had about 1,000 pictures to about 20 pictures, and that's all you need. So if someone's out there looking for you, you just got to be careful about what they're going to find.
You just got to think of what's going to benefit you. Are you going to show your mom that picture?
Right, that's the question to
Are
ask.
you going to tell your mom? You're going to tell your mom that? And my mom,
Right.
Yeah.
my mom joined Facebook like a month ago, and I was just like, so, like, I don't really get in there anymore. So I got on Facebook like, man, is there anything in here that? Yeah, because I don't really use it anymore. I was like, okay, mom, you can be my friend. It's amazing. Like my mom doesn't work, so I'll come home. She's like, so and so did this today. I was like, what? Oh yeah, they put it on Facebook. I don't even know these people. It's like, yeah, I know, but you know, I'm
You
making
can
a
read
plan.
all that, yeah.
So you know, it's amazing what people can find out, not even trying to find out, because it just pops up.
Well, I can tell you that I go look at guys, Wake Forest MBA, Duke MBA, Carolina, half my neighborhood went to Carolina. And I tell you, I blow them away. I would put my education up against any of those people. They can't hold a candle to them, get right across from each other. I'm not even the least bit intimidated by those guys because of the education I got right here. So don't be afraid to go out there because, you know, wherever you want to live, where you want to work, where you want to play, whatever, you're getting it right here. You'll be able to compete just fine. Don't sell yourself short.